Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Please Show Up 2024. Let's hear it for some Street Fighter 6 Top 8 action.
Oh my God, I am so excited to actually get to sit down and commentate an event with my dear friend UMAV. I'm so glad you showed up, man.
Hey, man,
Thank you.
listen, you put out the bat signal, and we flew in from all over the country to be here to see the Utah FGC do what it do, and brought a couple of invaders with us as well. We're going to get to see that right off at the bat. We've had fantastic Street Fighter 6 action all weekend long, but here we are at the top 8, $1,000 in the prize pool, and then an additional from the homies over in SoFlo, $250 in the ducket. I am so excited to see what's going to happen here, and we're kicking things off with a banger. I mean, we got Xset's very own Idom representing the French grappler in Manon, and then none other than Utah's
Golden Boy, Revilo in the house, showing us what it is like to be an Ed player through and through. And what I'm so excited to see is how the practice that Revilo has been able to get against our local Manon player, My Guy Wins, how that's going to influence this matchup. I have been looking forward to this match since the day we booked the tournament. We are going to see it go. I'm going to try not to be biased, but it's going to be hard. Let's get it.
It's a regional tournament. It's okay.
It's okay.
You can slide in a little bias there, but yeah, it's going to be a really good one. I mean, both of these players have been tearing through the brackets to get to this point. Here we go. Winner semifinal, Street Fighter 6 action.
Yeah, we got it. I like this. A little bit of feel, a lot of respect here, but Idom coming forward, a little bit of a backswing.
You see the patience here from Revilo trying to find an opening, but Idom putting Revilo into the corner early. Let's get that medal count up.
Yeah, establishing a command grab pretty quick. He's got the corner up though. Does Revilo, can he keep it much? I like the spacing which Idom's using that backspin kick, because it's really working well, because you know that Ed players want, I believe that's a medium flicker, and it's just going over the top. It's an auto whip punish at that range. Yeah, and
Idom again using that spacing to his advantage. Big punish here. Revilo going to use the level 1 cash out, get it done. Idom taking round 1.
That is optimal. Now, there's a lot of time for Revilo to figure things out. This is 3 out of 5 the whole way, so we do have a lot of good matches coming for you.
Yeah, we're in for the long haul. Nice parry on the snatcher. Idom not want to step closer just yet.
Trying to drive rush in, gets checked. Be back to that neutral. He's using parry so well. It's something Idom's always been able to do in this game, is show like patience with a little bit of aggression, right? But it's not. Ooh, nice anti-air.
Yeah, Revilo has actually been on point with the anti-air, but Idom from downtown again, getting another grip. That's 3 medals. Revilo a little bit of trouble here. Idom finding another counter hit confirmed. Has meter at the bottom, decides to spend it to get the W, and Idom taking game 1 very convincingly.
These combos have been absolutely optimal, right? Like, they're almost perfectly calculated damage-wise. Something I am noticing in Revilo's gameplay, he's not trying to hold north to get out of the command grabs right now, and we're seeing Idom check that with a lot of his approach right now with the knockdown. I'm interested to see if that's going to play a part later in the set, or if Revilo's going to hold and not hold north.
You see Revilo going for the kick flickers now, checking Idom low on the approach, finally gets a lift into the skies, but Idom waking up with buttons.
Big press, gets the pick up here, gonna toss him back. Metal's building. We got 2, 3. Good, perfect parry from Oliver. Here we go. Get the toss back to the corner.
This is so important for Revilo to establish the pressure, but a critical whiff there, and Idom ready to punish 6 frames. Give you that command grab and done. That's 4 on the board for the medal count and 1 in the round area for Idom.
And the last patch, they made these medals so much more important for Manon, right? They're allowing them to buffer level 3. There's that damage enhancement to drive rush low. And once she gets that 5th medal, she'll be able to do as much damage as Zangief with a command grab, excuse me.
Mad scary. Whoa. This is a punish counter. He's out of it. RKO. All right, first 3 type of situation. Obviously, Idom off to a fast start. And this is what you want to do, as you can see, if you're in top 8, right? But not over quite yet. Revilo slowly but surely trying to find the ways to make the adaptations.
Yeah, and I'm really interested to see Oliver step up. You know, just 3-0 Idom. It won't be a problem. He's got this. Here we go, baby.
Finally getting something started, putting Idom into the corner. Revilo scooped up into the skies. Going to reset the situation. Idom with the parry, takes the throw.
Yeah, back at it again.
Like that DI from Idom. Low on life though, and Revilo knows it. Finally has a life lead. Idom with the critical anti-air.
Guys, there's the reversal. Quit poking at me. I'm ready to unload.
Smart gamble there, especially with the life lead. Revilo finally getting some blood on the floor of Idom.
Wow. Anytime he tries to get too comfortable, just claiming space with normals, Idom's ready to challenge.
Idom was willing to take the throw, but Revilo decides to go for strike. Gets a counter hit confirmed. Dash up, double addition. Idom waking up with buttons again.
Oh my goodness, the reversal. Here we go. A little bit of disrespect is always good to use. Gets him out of the air. Gonna get the pickup. Don't drop it. Come on, let's go.
Time to hustle, putting on the extra footwork. There's the patience there. Revilo knows that the life lead is so important here. Idom has to work to get in.
Yeah, Manon not exactly. Oh my god, the whip punish is ready. These counter pokes. He's gonna cash out big time. We're gonna listen to a lullaby. And this is gonna be set point for Idom.
Pretty good, Tom.
Thank you. I've been working on it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have a lot of lullabies to sing, so I just stole that one.
That's fair. Yeah. You know, I'm sure Manon appreciates it. Revilo trying to appreciate another game in this set. So close to it, but as you said, Idom on set point.
Yeah, this is, I mean, the most important round for Revilo right now. Just has to survive. You are in the woods with a flint and tinder, hoping to start a fire before it snows.
Revilo trying to find base camp. Does not want to get lost out in the wilderness. Idom approaching slowly. Oh, anti-air situation.
Punish
just
him,
missed
punish
it.
him.
Punish here for Revilo. Has level 3 on deck.
He is going to go early. Yeah, I like that. Get a big fat life lead. Give yourself a little bit of opportunity here.
Also, drive meter is recovering. So important here. Revilo going to need at least 3 to be able to drive or cancel into anything big. Oh, the DI. Revilo decides to block it up. Doesn't want to challenge. Idom pressing forward. Revilo knows he has the life lead.
Perfect parry. Let's go, Oliver. Big punish. He's not going to have a lot of damage because he used all that bar to get the life lead, but he's still going to be able to come in. A little bit of pressure on top of Idom.
Revilo slowly but surely. I want to give it up, and what a whip punish straight to the chin.
We're coming back.
Idom goes down in game 3.
All right, Oliver's starting to adapt and really fill things out.
Idom with a huge jump in, pressing the issue immediately. Does not want to let Revilo get comfortable.
And as he waited so long to push that roundhouse on that jump, Revilo almost like didn't have the anti-air option ready, and that's when Idom decided to press. We do have Ed's theme in the background.
Hey, I believe in the main character thing, or the character thing power-up. It's a real thing. Big block, going to be able to get a medal off of it as well. Yeah, I mean, grapplers blocking drive reversals is just like, that's like a birthday gift to them.
Ain't no one want to be -6 in front of a grappler.
Yeah.
Like, I like hugs, but not like that.
I'm not trying to get those type of hugs. Revilo defended the neutral space, going to kill rush forward, jab check. Idom gets out of there.
Back into it. Okay, harassing with that stand medium punch, gets the anti-air. Nice connection here. Great positioning for Idom. There it is, the command grab. He's been striking the whole time, and now he's starting to bring out the grips.
Yeah, trying to end it. It gets the DI, and that spells die. Revilo going to go down 3-1. It will be Idom moving on into winners finals.
Yeah, great showing from Oliver, right? Doing the best he could. I love that he got a game in there. But there was a lot of experience on the table, just a little bit more skill from Idom.
But you saw the adaptation slowly start to come in there.
Right.
I think, you know, if we do see a run back, it might be a little bit different, and that's one of those things where, you know, it's beneficial to enter into top 8 on the winner's side, right? Obviously, you want to get to winners finals, you want to get to grand finals on the winner's side, but you do have that extra life. So not over just yet, is it for Revilo? But
there's that grip you talked about.
Yeah, the
slapping
grip,
him down.
the grip is real. You got to be careful, and Idom was so tactical about when to get those medals, right? And pressuring with normals opened up the drive reversal punishes as well, because you want the opponent wants to be alleviated of that pressure. But we're going to keep things going here. We're going to have our other side of winners semifinals coming up here for Street Fighter 6 action at PSU 2024.
That's right. He's going to have Nataku 801, local OG, has been in Utah playing since Street Fighter 4. I still remember going to his house in my early days and just getting destroyed by his Abel and his Scan and his Goken and insert character here. He's been around for so long, but he's been just a friend and training partner to all of us. Going up against Dawg.
D-A-W-G. You got to make sure you put the AUG in it.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's 100% AUG. And if I remember right, Dawg is from Idaho. Let me just verify. I might be making that up, but I'm just checking real quick.
Well, it's going to be another Manon.
Boise.
We had 2 Manons in winner's side top 8 here at PSU 2024, which is super cool to see.
Yeah.
But on the other end, obviously, JP, this is not the Ed matchup for Manon, right? This could get out of hand really quickly if Dawg is able to bring in the War of Attrition game. JP got a couple of little taps up in the buff department for this most recent patch that dropped down. Nothing, I mean, something that a lot of JP players, I'm sure, are happy about, but I don't think it's anything that, like, turns him into the beast that he was in Season 1.
Yeah.
But it did help him quite a bit, I think, in certain areas, especially in the anti-air situation with the counter heavy punch.
Absolutely. It's something I'm really excited to see about Cameron. And we saw him defeat Ivory yesterday, which was an upset, full disclosure, but incredible to see. The way he levels up, he doesn't get to come out as much being a family man, so it's really cool seeing his leveling up in chunks. So it'll be interesting to see how he deals with his JP and Dowd.
Trying to find a way forward. Went for the projectile vulnerability spin, but ends up getting clipped up. Dog playing the snap wrap game. Departure set.
Yeah, gets the low, has the portal up again. Now you're going to have to deal with the ghosts.
See Nataku looking for that range to get the long range normals in. Finds a way to drive rush cancel into a throw, level up on the metal. Come here, let me talk to you, forget about it.
Yeah, OD reverses. Nah, I don't want to deal with this nonsense. Gonna walk forward, gets the parry with the empty teleport throw. Woo!
Ooh, went for the crouch HP, but nobody home, still able to get the pickup. Dog, fortunate for that, and there it is. Yeah. Crouch fierce once again to anti-air. Dog looking real comfortable at the moment.
It's really easy to fall into that trap against JP, right? When he gets his zoning game established, you start to get a little impatient. You want in. And he's got the full kit. What a jump. Speaking of wanting it. Oh, no. That's a missed input. I think he was trying to go for maybe a little Resetti.
Oh, pump fake ghost. A nice held parry from Nataku, just committing to being able to parry out that ghost. Oh, the boarding school cane. Back to the principal's office you go. Down the hall.
There ain't no dogs. You didn't eat your homework, and now you're going to eat this cane.
Nataku trying to fill out the final report. Grabs up on the throw. Gets the back throw situation started. Does have drive meter as well.
I like the ranges at which he's jumping, so he's out trying to bait the anti-airs from JP. Gets him with a little bit of a low, gonna harass with the medium punches, but that's a little bit too close. Good check.
There's a spike too, something you gotta be super careful of. You see Nataku trying to get into those medium normal ranges, but it's gonna be Dog going into the level 3.
Yo, it's tax season. You just got audited, my guy.
Yeah, that Excel sheet is not looking nice right now. Nataku, last chance for the dance in this game. Tried to spin forward, and man.
Yeah, the teleports are really messing with his neutral. Like it almost kind of puts him in a weird off position because he's trying to react preemptively, and I wonder if he can maybe just hang out a little bit and try to see what happens before doing a thing.
Oh, big jump in again with the roundhouse. DI does work. Able to bully their way through is Nataku.
Cam's got 2 medals to come in, and again, that jump spacing's been really nice. It's not getting him a lot yet, but the DI wall's flat, gonna send him through.
Finishes the crush combo with the throw. Level up on the metal again.
Big bait. Yeah, there it is. That's 3 medals. Counter, you're dead. Let's go, Cam.
Nataku looking to tie things up to 1-all, but still got to get it done. I like that sweep, too.
Kind of mixing things up a little bit. This time just going to block it and walk. I like it. Low ghost, not a big deal. Goes for the parry, trying to get it. The empty teleports are working really well. I think Cam's leaning on parry a little too hard in this matchup, and Dog's catching on.
Yeah, now's the spike. Pump fake ghost gets the parry. Hell parry blocks departure and the ghost.
Yeah, man, it's just looking like the Haunted Mansion right now.
Yeah, Nataku gonna need to find some exorcism rituals here, but Dog going in with the spooky stuff once again. Full screen type of situation. There's the departure. Delayed flight into the throw.
He's getting hit by the pump fakes, holding parry, trying to catch it. Good harassment here, okay, into the grippies.
Got 5 medals, you know, one command level, 2 RKO out of nowhere. Nataku tying things up 1-all.
Yo, you on down back, catch this.
Can hold these hands.
And that's the thing about Cam's gameplay that is so scary. He will send it. Like, if he believes in a read, it's over.
Game 3 situation. So pivotal here, whoever goes up 2-1. Dog getting aggressive early, changing things up, now stepping back.
Okay, trades. Not really in Cam's favor.
Oh, big jump in.
Oh my god, he just went for the reset anyway.
I believe in the investments. Dog low on drive gauge as well. The DI again, straight through. I need to talk to you.
He's figured something out, gets the throw, has the corners now.
Oh,
he's big. Wow, he mashed reversal. I respect it. He didn't want to get clipped up.
Yeah, that would have been the round for sure. There's the amnesia.
Get out of the corner, but he's going to neutral jump on Wake Up, holding up to get away from something. Good check. Dog is mashing. Cam trying to swing. That's a whiff. Punish the Grippy Ghost. It's my favorite member of the Holy Trinity is the Grippy Ghost. Cam waited this time.
Patience will pay dividends.
Yeah, he went for 2.
Yeah, I like that. The spacing was really perfect for going forward again, beating out the cane defense that Dog was putting up in the early game.
Neutral jump, he baits the amnesia. Let's go for a twirl taxman. Oh my god, the backdash away from the grips.
Hands off the merchandise. Dog gonna set up the spike here with the departure, of course. Pump fake goes. This time Nataku not going for the parry, did not want to get grabbed.
Yeah, I like the adaptations here, just holding block, trying to figure out a way to work through the obstacle course.
Oh,
There's a good parry sequence, but then he waits, gets clipped up.
Nataku does have level 3 at the bottom.
Oh, he went for the big bets. This is going to hurt if the driver, it is with the drive rush.
Mike holds on to the level 3, this dog.
Okay, but he's hit out of the departure, but he missed it, but he airs a little bit of a scramble. He says, I'm sending it anyway.
Level 5 on deck. Nataku survives. Dog in burnout, but not a lot of life for Nataku. Dog sending out the ghost, calling for all of them.
Oh, he's going to have to block all these mixes. He held it. No, he dropped it. Oh, my God, what is happening?
Nataku trying to hold it together, knows the dog is in burnout still, can get additional frames on block.
Is he going for chip? He's going for chip. It's not going to hit. Only it would have chipped if he was close enough, but he was too far.
Dog barely holding on, but spent the meter, has 0 at the bottom, whereas Nataku does have 1 bar to spend in certain situations here. There's the drive reversal.
I like now he's trying to empty teleport in a neutral jump because he got gripped up, but Cam getting the jump off the pump fake.
Nataku holding defensive positions really well right now, tapping at the toes. Dog trying to get away. Another DI.
Crowd losing their minds over the DI, cheering for Cam. Big hit.
5 medals still available. Caught him looking. Dog stuck in the corner.
Oh my God, what did he? The error, he got too excited. He's going to reversal.
There's a level 1, last chance for the dance. Dog up against the floor. That's 2-1, game 3, going over to Nataku.
And he's, something Cam does, listen when he plays me. Some of those situations we see, right, like doing that unsafe overhead, but at a range and then just mashing that crouch light, it just, because there's no priority system, you're gonna get clipped up and it starts to grade away at your mental. You get really frustrated because you're like, no, I should not be having to get hit by this.
Yeah.
And he knows how to put that stuff into you. It can be scary.
It's really scary.
Oh
Test patience. Dog going potentially over to the big man. No, we're coming out the jungle. The Brazilian monster, the beast in Blanca coming forth. This is going to be a whole different type of matchup.
It's going to be a whole different type of matchup. The one thing I'm worried, Cam's partner is a really good Blanca player. Interesting to see how this goes.
I'm going to see how the sets and the training will pay off potentially. Dog is down 1-2. Nice punish there.
Oh no. Dog probably filling out the combos a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, I like that slide. Challenging Nataku in ranges where he normally was comfortable. Good throw on the drive rush on my own, tapping the toes.
Ooh. He tried to get away from the throw and got thrown back. Now he's locked in the corner. Cam standing in a range to not have to worry about the OD. But we out of there.
The Blanca ball. Pressure for the frame kill. The good stuff. Walking back and seeing Nataku swinging away. And yeah, up back, Blanca ball. I've been there.
Yeah, we all been there. And you've got to be really careful when Blanca jumps up and back. Okay.
Check into throw. 3 medals available. Big punish.
Oh no! Misjudging the spacing.
See Nataku still keeping it patient right now. Fake spin. Oh, but the roll under from Dog. Working out. Punish counter. Knocked all the way into the next area code.
Okay, gonna go for the big activation in the Lightning Beast, but he's gonna miss the connect. Yo, his flight landed too late and he couldn't get to the terminal in time.
Gonna have to spend some time in the hotel, but you know what? You got a little buddy there to help out, and Dog quickly taking game 4, sending us into game 5.
I really like that frame kill in that combo. It added a little bit of steez.
All right. Do that.
Cam taking a breather. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna bring out? I mean, he's got a pretty, I think you stick to the main chicken. Cam does have a pretty strong comprehension of the cast, and he did play other characters before Manon, but I haven't seen him pick anything else.
Yo, let's hear it for game 5, yo!
Let's go game 5!
This is so important to get things started. Street Fighter 6 can play so quickly from round to round. This open area action is so critical. Taki taking a little bit of the lead, putting Dog into the corner, the pressure.
Yeah, I like they took the time to think things through. The fake spin, getting him caught up, but checking on the electricity. Still does have the corner, but Blanca can be out at any moment.
Look at the drive gauge. Taku low on it. Dog able to advance forward. Nice neutral jump. There's the parry, though. Dog back in the green. Can drive rush cancel if necessary.
He's not committing to full punishes. He's trying to get the resets every time. He's got to start locking in some damage.
There's the throw on the drive rush forward. Dog getting clipped up. Full investment. Dance with me. Not dead just yet, though. Nataku trying to run some offense. Went for the air-to-air. Got Blanca balled.
That's going to be punished, yeah.
Oh, yo, the crowd slides.
Oh, it's going to go over the top of the Blanca ball. Dog getting some momentum. He gets...
Oh, no!
He misses the combo, and Cam's able to capitalize. He is on set point right now to send himself into winners finals against Idon.
So the Manon mirror might be possible. Depends on how Dog plays this one out. There's the OD Blanca ball, alleviating some pressure. Slide, punish, full investment this time. Drive gauge is low, but has the opportunity for offense. Level 3 available for Nataku as well.
Not ready for those anti-airs. He should be able to deal with neutral jumps, but now an activation off the Lightning Beast. He's going to start putting some pressure on his Dog. He jumps away, but Dog does capitalize on the side switch.
Full combo corner carry.
That's bait.
The bust out and the full parry bait. Big punish in the DI.
Smart reset. Dog, no!
Dog, unfortunately, getting a little bit of oopsie, but will get a stun combo, calling out the homie. Put some batteries in it.
Yeah, dropped the pasta on the floor. Luckily, he found the paper towels, cleaned it up. March forward because he burned out.
Yo, Nataku has an opportunity here, does have plenty of drive gauge. Dog jumps out. There's the DI, not close enough to the wall. Nataku trying to find the right spacing, still not close enough to the wall. Dog happy to hold it.
Oh, he tried to DI it.
Jump. Smart stuff from Dog.
Yeah, Dog was waiting for him to do it. He was so hungry for that stun to get the closeout, and Dog was able to get away. That is one thing about DI. If you get really, really predictable with it, your opponent can deal.
Yeah. But 4 medals available. Wake up number 1, and there's number 5.
Big
Can Nataku
damage.
get to the podium? We'll find
He
out.
waits.
Block on the. Oh, that was a good match from Dog.
He's burned out already. He spent a lot of bar, but he's got a good life lead. He's just got to hold it patient and not let Dog get momentum.
He does have a level 3 as well. Dog, so close to that Lightning Beast. That's when it can get threatening. One more confirm, or just pressure can get it. There it is, the level 2 ready to go.
All right, we're playing fair and balanced Street Fighter. Going to have to activate to get himself some movement because he is burned out.
Nataku should recover first. The long range, the dancer's legs coming through. Big block, the double for your troubles. Lightning Beast keeping Dog clean.
What a neutral jump. He's got life back. Now, yep, wolf bust. Oh my God, the wake of command grabs.
Ooh.
But he's going to get the punish. He can't do it. A little bit of spaghetti, but Cam is going to winners finals with an amazing set against Dog. 3-2.
Super close set between both of them. That was the longest haul that we've seen so far between these two matches, and good stuff to Nataku. 8-0-1, going to take it over to from Dog, but Dog going to have loser sides to run to, but that means we have a Manon mirror in winners finals.
We do. Winners finals is going to be Idom versus Nataku 801. And Manon, I never thought I'd see Manon mirror at this tournament in winners finals.
You know, that's one of the special things that you can see at these regional tournaments. You get to see all types of situations. Great replay here, obviously showing the finish with the send it command grab, but Dog was able to switch to Blanca. That's some tricky stuff.
That was a sick combo. I know it's just like a little stylish ad, but I love when people do that kind of stuff inside their combos. Nice check. Cam with a wake-up grabs trying to get away with some stuff, but that bad punish was everything.
It's tough. I mean, you can get yourself into situations where the pathway to the finish line is clear, but doing it and executing it in a high-pressure situation is really different from doing it in the lab.
Yeah. All right, now this is a match I've been actually looking forward to. Moon Moon is so excited to have herself on this stage in Top 8 Losers, going up against local legend I Peru, an incredible player.
Oh, yeah.
Renzo has been doing it for so long. He was dominant in 4. I can't remember the character right now, but he had dynamic cooking time. It's leaving my brain. Fuerte. He was an incredible Fuerte player. In 5, he was an awesome Rashid, an awesome Aura player. And now he's got Lily, really one of the Lilies kind of carrying it in the U.S., showing how powerful she is. And Moon Moon is so aggressive. Such an aggressive Ken player.
Yeah, this is the right character to be aggressive on for sure. Going to be Ken Masters versus Lily. Moon Moon versus I Peru for our first Losers Round 1 match. Yo, let's hear it for some loser side action.
Here we go. Driver start, gets the charge, win stock up, a little bit of plus frames, get gripped.
Stocked up again.
Wow.
OD Spire taking Moon Moon to the corner, but the crouch medium punch is the escape plan. Dragon Lash for the side switch.
Yeah, Moon Moon getting aggressive, though. Stand fierce. Good tech there from iProve. Back to the wall.
Them clubs. Definitely being clubbing for sure.
Oh, those empty jump setups are smart.
Like that patience from I Peru trying to protect
Toe-tap?
their life bleed. Yeah, Moon Moon showing the aggression there. There's the Dragon Lash counter hit confirmed.
Okay, we going all the way to the wall. Tries to walk away. The fierce hits. That's going to be a pickup from Moon Moon. Looking good.
I like using that stand fierce there where iPeru typically likes to challenge with like cross fierce or even stand fierce from Lily. Moon Moon able to capitalize with the aggression so far.
Oh, went for the big hit. That might have been a little bit of an input here. Goes for the overhead. That's going to be Grip City.
Reversal throw too for iPeru. 1 stock available. There's the Spire used. Neutral jump gets tossed. Moon Moon in the corner at the moment trying to figure out a way. He saw the jab there for the defense. Air to air has been so clean for iPeru.
Went for the pressure, but it messed things up with the drive reversal. Now Moon Moon does have the corner. Perfect parry. Still holding parry. Is You are going to hate what happens next.
Yeah, that wasn't even the end of the combo. iPeru full punish there, going to tie things up, send us in the final round for game 1.
Yep. Yo, I love hearing how rowdy the crowd's getting for this. It's going to be wild during Tekken as well. Hope you're all having a good time, chat.
We in there. Look at the patience, though.
Wow.
Low crushes the low forward.
So smart. And we saw that not work out earlier, but still committing to the option, saying, no, I know this is right. I just need to get the timing.
Yeah.
Burnt out is iPeru. It doesn't matter. Still pressing.
Yeah, still has that life lead, too.
That's going to be first game.
Yeah. Spin to win for sure. The dunk. Slamming it home for iPeru. 1 on the board.
Yeah, it looked a little bit shaky starting things off. You know, Moon Moon getting some aggression out, but definitely locked things down, did iPeru to get up a game.
Stagger there. Drive rush cancel. Getting a little aggressive with it. Moon Moon back in the corner once again. The jump out with the light kick.
Nice. Gets the side switch off the lash. Look at the DP ender. Come forward. Caught him backdashing.
Counter hit confirm off of that stand. Fierce overhead. Gets scooped.
That's
Reversal throw. Yeah, every time iPeru has done it.
Yeah, Moon Moon needs to start doing some high-low mix-ups there. You're going for that overhead repeatedly and may not be working out.
Nice
What do
parry.
I know? I don't play this game well. Whoop. Empty jumpy.
I like that. Reset into the command grab. Moon Moon on last legs for this round. The win stocks are available, but Moon Moon in there. Drive rush pressure. Fierce the wow.
That
light
was
kick.
a DB. We saw that startup. Okay, that's minus. Get gripped. Bop. Yeah, iPeru has seemed to find a semblance of control here to really kind of sniff out what Moon was trying to do to open things up.
Oh, a little bit of a toe tap there. You see the step back from iPeru. Happy to give up a little bit of space just to get into that normal club range to try to outpoke Moon Moon. Oh yeah, the hot foot express.
My goodness, what a cash out early. And watch the full level 3 animation coming in for the squish, giving iPeru a really, really great situation.
Massive.
March forward, big poke, plus frames.
CA is available for Moon Moon. However, needs to find a strong hit. Absolutely.
Yeah, that is
absolutely.
about as strong as it gets in this situation.
All right. Huge momentum potential change here for Moon Moon. Drives rush in for the Stanfords. Good defense from iPeru. Goes into the reset, and that is going to be 2 games so far. iPeru has been in full control.
Yeah, and I feel like the belt has just been tightening every round, right? Just cinching down as iPeru sniffs out every option. What a perfect parry from Moon Moon saying, all right, no more.
Such a good way to answer Spire, right? Because typically you want to be able to, you might drive reversal if you have to block it. What a backdash, though, from iPeru.
We did see Moon Moon switch up that run pressure to go low, which is really, really nice, but iPeru had the backdash, like you said, has the corner now, the empty jumpy, checking out from Moon, but counter hits all over the place. A little bit too much mash and getting picked up again.
Oh, crouch jab, though, for the defense. Did not want to get gripped up. iPeru. There's the Dragon Lash. I like that parry, though, from iPeru. So smart. Good timing right now. Moon Moon defending with the fierce. Unfortunately, the run under goes in iPeru's favor, and the clubs to the head. Concussion protocol syndrome activated. Moon Moon facing a set point.
That was a really smart setup there from iPeru hitting the light jab at that spacing to make sure a wake up DP wasn't going to connect.
Yeah.
Because if I'm Ken in that situation, I'm sending it.
Mashing it aggressively. Speaking of which, Dragon Last side switch. Moon Moon stepping forward. Goes for the grip. That's smart. Been using fierce on the drive rush pressure. Goes for the throw instead. Step kick does not work out, and the clubs are coming through. Access belongs to you. You get in for free.
Gonna bounce you off the floor, get a big hit, and you're in a not too bad of a life deficit. Moon Moon could definitely get the right combo to take this round. You have to spend a lot of resources to stay alive. The overhead, and it connects!
From downtown.
What is respect? Check my heels.
Said, hey, you dropped something right there. That yours?
Hit him with the whoop.
Caught you looking. Moon Moon staying alive, but had to spend everything in the bank to get there. However, the potential for a game 4 is here. iPeru starting off slowly, walking up against the Gen Rise.
Yeah, nice little parry there trying to survive. This time trying to go over that low forward, not working out. Parry back though, gonna get some win stocks instead.
Stocks need to go up. That NASDAQ does not pump itself up the way you need it to in this economy.
Yeah, no, you gotta make sure you're getting those gains, 10% minimum.
iPeru stocking up on another win. There's the Spire expenditure. Going to get some pressure here. Oh, I like that. Been going for the throw. Instead, goes for the falling light kick.
And that's an adaptation because you've seen Moon mashing in that situation. And he's like, all right, fine, I'm iPeru. Let me show you something.
Let me show you how it's done. However, Moon does have a corner situation. The drive impact
My
from downtown. The chin check.
We're going for the setups, walking away. Going to just block it out. Gets the anti-air DP, has the corner. Little too anxious and should be able to close things out.
Yeah.
iPeru going to knock Moon out of the tournament. 3-0 with an incredible set from these players.
Slowly but surely, you did get to see Moon starting to make that adaptation, but iPeru was just able to flip the script time and time again, and risk reward, right? Like that wake up jab there was like, okay, if I die, we go into a game 4, but I'm feeling pretty comfortable about the momentum, right? Whereas Moon pretty much had to run that aggression because iPeru was dominating that neutral space, and you're playing Ken, right? So you really want to get in to be able to run your corner stuff. So smart stuff from iPeru. Going to be moving on in the loser side, but hey, listen, we got plenty of Street Fighter 6. We got another loser side round 1 coming up. This should be a really good one.
Yeah, Papa Cap versus Mr. Mustapheles. I want to say Invader, but I feel like he's friend of the family at this point, right?
For sure.
Hung out with him so many tournaments, spent so much time. But coming in with that Akuma, going up against Papa Cap, who is an incredibly strong Bison player, was a Luke player.
I mean, depending on how well you do.
Yeah, I mean, he did generally place with Luke, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, Luke player up until Bison release, and I remember in the Discord the hype he brought of like, this character is mine. I cannot wait. I want to be aggressive. I want to do damage, and I want to hit crouch medium kick. And Bison does those 3 things pretty well.
I mean, that is literally what he does well, and a host of other things, but definitely sounds like the right character for Papa Cap. We got to see Papa Cap yesterday as well on stream, doing extremely well on the Bison. But I mean, listen, you are up against Akuma. This is the ultimate like cat and mouse game, right? Because in a weird situation, Akuma is the mouse. Like usually he's the cat, right? But in this situation, Bison does so much damage that Akuma really has 2 bad decisions, and then that's it, right?
Yeah, and I know like the Akuma down players absolutely say the damage, like the health is the issue, right? In this matchup, they're kind of right.
In this particular matchup, it can get difficult. Now, that doesn't mean that Akuma doesn't have some options, right? Like, he has some fantastic buttons. Demon Raid is just a host of bevy of tools that you can do to invalidate the neutral. So, here we go. Forward Fierce to start things off.
No
Nothing doing.
DP.
Critical to pay attention to, too. Devil's Reverse can get things tricky. There's the scissors kick.
Okay, down Fierce going to be the answer. Goes for it. Nah, get off me. I'm not letting you get this overhead starter. Not today, Sam.
Ooh, the perfect parry after the adamant. Double dash or dash forward. Oh, baited it. Akuma, that walk speed looking mad crisp. Papa Cap hemmed up in the corner. There's the frame kill. 6 frames. Crouch medium punch.
Yeah, ready with the punish too. Had the bait already. This is interested to see what Papa Cap's going to do in those types of situations again. Because I think the drive reversal baits are ready and willing for Mustapheles.
I like that sweep from Mustapheles too. Seeing Papa Cap move back and forth, and here we go. Drive rush confirmed. Mustapheles in there. Charge fireball. Oki. Oh, the guillotine. Back of the neck respect.
Wow, the delayed jump light. Going to get the cross up. Tries to backdash. Gets clipped up. Papa Cap right where he wants to be.
Yeah, this is an unfortunate corner situation here. Papa Cap going with the evil knee into a throw. I'll take any damage available. And then the challenge with the crouch medium punch confirmed. 2 on the board, spins 1 for the nightmare.
Love to see it, gets the kicks out of the sky. We're around a piece. These players putting it forward.
Papa Cap looking so good in that round, responding to Mustapheles' aggression and answering back. I like that. Go forward, back fist combination, mine applied.
I like the way he's using the scissors, but the DP going to trade there makes sense. I mean, I don't understand why that trades, but I understand this is going to happen. Ooh, overheady, goes for a Resetti.
Target combo was utilized there. Oh, man, big DP punish. Plus frames. You see Pop Cap being edged to the corner. Jab defense, so good. Has 3 on the board, too. Mustapheles gets clipped with something strong. That could be it. Look at the patience. Mustapheles knows, does not want to overextend, doesn't want to get low forward punished either. That crouch medium punch looming.
Right, but he does want to find his way forward. K trying to catch him with the flips.
Ooh, air to air. Papa Cap low on drive gauge, doesn't matter.
Yeah, we're still cashing, we're still spending. Big damage. That should be the game.
Oh, yeah. No doubt about it. Bison.
His design in this game is so good.
It's really good.
Like, you can feel however you want about the character. He is a cool-looking dude.
And then they gave him a horse
Then
on
they
top
gave him
of
a horse.
it. Like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, this dude's not cool enough. You better have a cool-ass horse, too.
you got to give him a cool horse.
Yeah.
All right, Mustafali's trying to ride out game 2 in a better situation.
Catches them down back and gets them with the overhead this time.
I like that. Just dash forward into a throw, gets the punish counter damage as well.
And towards
Scissors. Ooh, stand like kick, a really good button to punish scissors, but it can be tricky.
Yeah, you got to make sure the spacing is just right. If the Bison has got you set, you can have some problems. Wow, burns him out. Great choice from Mustafali's. A perfectly spaced dive kick there. Gets him low into the buffer.
I like what Papa Cap was doing there with the stomp, baiting out a potential DP, right? But Mustafali's like, nah, I'm good,
Nah,
dog.
I'm
You
good,
in burnout. I don't really got to do much. I'm not buying what you're selling.
Yeah, I don't care how much you stomp. Horse or not.
Drive rush forward, aggression from Papa Cap. Going to reset the situation. Crouch light kick lands, low forward lands
I like
as well.
that delay. It was really nice to catch him walking back. Gets him with the breakout this time. Says, nah, get off me, dog.
Too close.
Oh, this is gonna be, oh!
Oh no. Unfortunate. Did not get the Fierce on that block.
Is the Fierce fast enough to connect? Okay, that's what I thought. I'm like, wait, that's a 6 frame rate? That's crazy.
7 frame Fierce.
All right, because if it was 6, I was going to write a strongly worded email.
8 frame. Excuse
8
me.
frames. Okay, thank God.
Crouch medium punch was the option. However, Mustafali still got the life lead. Getting sweeps in is really critical. Catching Papa Cap trying to walk back. Akuma with a knockdown is a frightening thing to face. Papa Cap low on drive gauge, low forward again. CA on deck, and we spending it.
Yeah, Papa Cap always happy to spend the bar, get the game. Worth.
Absolutely worth.
Oh my God, okay.
No
My
way.
heart.
No
My
way.
heart. I forgot there was that last little.
Yeah. He wants to keep you alive long enough so when he talks mess, you're here before you die.
Yeah. He wants to make sure, like, it's kind of like when you walk out of the room during an argument, the other person says something quietly under their breath.
Yeah, exactly.
But you can't say it.
Oh, the Boro throw. Mustafali's has been using that yesterday in bracket, and it didn't work out, but he was able to adapt with it, baited the throw, gets the sweep, guaranteed knockdown, of course.
A little more aggressive as Mustafali's, but it's working. Okay, drive reversal thing. I mean, if he didn't drive reversal, he would have been gripped the hell up, and the DP just in time.
I like Mustafali's just throwing sweep out there like that, making sense to, be like, hey, I'm just sweeping here. If you're walking forward, you're going to walk into it. You saw Papa Cap like, okay, you're sweeping, I'm going to jump. Just a classic, nice little mental game there, mini mental game from Mustafali's, able to bait out the jump and get the DP.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're going to want to make sure we are one game each looking at these players. But, yeah, you definitely want to kind of adjust to see what your opponent did there, right? I think it'll be interesting to see kind of what Mustafali's pulls out after that win.
Oh, I like that jab check response. Gets the counter hit confirmed, reset into the scissors, but Mustafali's, let me talk to you.
Yeah, neither of these guys want to get eliminated too soon. We did get that extra $250 from the homies at SoFlo Dojo, so this is quite a cheeky pot. Speaking of cheeky.
Oh my goodness, the damage. Papa Cap unloading the whole clip into Mustafali's for that round.
I know that's supposed to be a stylish combo, but the OTG, right? The NBA Jam, it looks so disrespectful. Like, let me dribble you a little bit.
Put you on a poster with the signature and everything on it. There's the teleport. Mustafali's putting themselves into the corner, gets the sweep. Oh, the delayed dive kick with the turnaround punish from Papa Cap. ODDP in your face. Mustafali's having nothing to do with it. 4 Fierce doesn't land.
I really like how willing Mustafali's is to like mash those out and really make his opponent think about their pressure.
I mean, it's one of those things where if you can apply it early, it's important. That's going to be safe. Mustafali's in burnout, goes with the guillotine, finds a connection.
Okay, that's a trade actually in the favor, but he's not plus enough. He's going to go into the level 1.
Level 1 does connect. Another sweep. Papa Cap's legs are being clipped at the moment. Mustafali's happy to chill, get the drive gauge back, and there's the DP.
He's been so good at waiting to make sure the stomp doesn't come through, right? He's reacting to what's happening in the air, and that's key to a good anti-air DP.
Oh! Papa Cap says, I got one too. They didn't stop making them when they gave you yours.
Wow, he's going to cash out big time early, which against Akuma I think is really, really smart. It's going to change the neutral game a lot. Mustafali's not going to be able to be as aggressive because he makes mistakes. He's going to die.
Holy smokes. Mustafali's being cooked up at the moment by Papa Cap. CA coming through. There's the Psycho Crusher. Safe edition, especially with the mine.
Drive rush, toss. You got one more guess. He's going to go with the jabs, trying to find a way to sniff it out. Gets a sweep, does Mustafali's. Big mountain to climb, but Akuma's climbed him before.
Oh, yeah. This is a big punish. Adam and Flame, the best starter in the business for Mustapheles, for Akuma, went for a reset. Papa Cap, the jump over. Mustapheles going for Oki. Went for the plus frame low on the Demon Raid, but the air-to-air for Papa Cap.
Good awareness there from Papa Cap, because Mustapheles was absolutely locked into I'm taking this game, and I'm going to make you sweat.
Yeah, it was getting mad spooky there for Papa Cap. Was able to stabilize things, going to be sitting at 2-1 thus far.
What horse got to look at the camera like that?
Man, listen. The horse remembers everything. The horse was like, yeah, I saw it. I saw what you did to you.
I know how we got here. Ooh, he walked forever. Okay. Nah, he's trying to break him a little bit, getting a little disrespectful. I like it.
Mustapheles. Oh, jab wake up. I like that on the drive rush attempt. Double dash forward.
He was throwing.
Papa Cap with a huge life lead, looking to get set point. OD Psycho Crusher, of course, is safe. Oh, HK lands. This is huge. Big damage.
No!
Unfortunate stuff for Mustapheles. Gets the light kick confirmed. Punish counter. Goes for the Aurora throw. That could have been worse than the chip. That was the last moment of activity for that Psycho Crusher.
Spark flew off the man's forehead and finished the round. He didn't quite dry his hair enough in the shower, and just a little drop got him. Do you think he dries his hair, or do you think he just lets like the hoodie
Nah,
do
he
the
just
work?
lets the hoodie do it.
Yeah, me too. I'd be the same.
My man doesn't even condition. Papa Cap fighting out, gets the low forward.
Man's shampoo regimen's called Head and Maybe.
Head? Mustapheles looking for the Adam in frame, not finding it.
Gets him with the low forward. Good pickup here as Papa Cap got one more opportunity. Oh, he went decent! And Papa Cap catching him with the empty teleport, the parry not connecting, and he's going to take that 3-1 over Mr. Mustapheles. That was a hell of a set from both these competitors.
Yeah, that was a great set. I think, we got to see Papa Cap really start to get used to the pressure there.
Yeah.
Mustapheles made some really smart adaptations, too. You saw in the neutral space, especially in the beginning, going to that sweep, right, saying, like, hey, if you're going to walk back and forth, I know you want to do that as Bison because you really want to establish scissors range. You want to get in crouch medium punch range.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure I knock you down. And as Akuma, that's everything Akuma wants, right, to get the party started. So Papa Cap started to space things out, not necessarily go for that as much, wait for Mustapheles to make the first move and counterpunch a whole bunch.
Yeah, could not agree more. We're seeing that in the replay as well. There's that last hit, man.
The sweat.
The sweat finishing the round. And I said Mustapheles making a lot of really good decisions, but Papa Cap able to adapt, getting some big damage moments, and I do think that damage came into play a lot in this set as well. Man, what a first few matches we've had.
It's been really good.
Top 8.
I mean, listen, we knew it was going to be good. We were even talking about it last night. Like, yo, this Street Fighter 6 top 8 looks like it's going to be something special. And big shout out so far. I mean, the first 4 matches have been really tight. We're going to keep things composed and cool, calm, and collected. But first, we got to thank the people that make Please Show Up 2024 possible. And then when we come back, more Street Fighter 6 top 8 action here at PSU 2024.
See y'all soon. Hang tight.
Welcome back. We are, whoa, that caught me off guard. Since this is my first time on the mic all weekend, I was caught off guard with the piping into the crowd. We are back here at PSU 2024 here in Utah. I'm joined by none other than Maverick, and we are calling the rest of the top 8 action here on Street Fighter 6. It has been nothing shy of incredible play, some upsets here and there, and Utah is doing their best to make sure the Invaders do not get to walk home with the lion's share of the money. How are you feeling today, Maverick?
I'm feeling fantastic. I mean, the Street Fighter 6 action was super tight. We had Guilty Gear Strive earlier. That was really cool, too.
Yeah.
So we're having a great time here with the Utah FGC. Can I get a one time from the Utah FGC?
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
They have been really, really great hosts, incredible competitors, and just fantastic people. So, you know, this is the inaugural PSU. Please show up. Hopefully there are more of them, and if there are, make sure you show up and come through. But we're going to continue forward. We're going to be able to, you know, see what the rest of this top 8 has to play. Like you said, there is 1250 in the pot. Yeah. 1,000 starting off, and then the homies from SoFlo put in 250 to Street Fighter 6. So kind, so kind. Much love to the whole SoFlo crew, but we're going to continue forward. Of course, like you said, incredible competition. Yeah. But now we're getting into the part where, you know, the usual contenders are going to have to end up going up against each other, and we got Ravello on one side, iPru on the other.
Yeah, these are two, you know, if you are from this part of the country, you know, you've seen these two run into each other in brackets for the better part of probably 10 years now. Two of the very best that they have to offer, and iPru, you know, kind of surprising to see him going down to losers. I was talking to him a little bit earlier during casuals. He was saying that he ran into one of his homies early on and kind of was maybe, not, I wouldn't say sandbagging, but just didn't prepare himself mentally enough and caught himself on the bad end of a command grab. Before you know it, she's got 5 minutes. Right, we all have. And so now he's got to battle it out to try and stay in this tournament because, again, this is loser's side. So if you lose, I know firsthand. I just got sent here. That's why I'm commentating. So it's do or die here to make sure that you can try and get yourself a little bit more of that cash.
It is, it is. And on the other end, we have Ravello, who has been showing out with the Ed, has shown multiple styles of Ed, right? Like the ground game, the freezing ground game, like I like to call it from Ed. Yeah. Obviously the one that he's most noted for. But Ravello has been able to put the pedal to the metal and accelerate the gameplay again, too. And that's the mark of the Eds that are the next level, are the ones that can switch it up, force the issue, and then make you make those mistakes.
And this is a matchup we don't get to see very often. You know, Lily, not a super well-represented character. We've got a few at the highest level, but she's just not super common. And Ed, we see a bunch of. So to have these two line up, already a big conversion there from Revealo. There it is, the knockdown. Now what's it going to be? The backdash out of the tech. And now we're back to this neutral, but now maybe a little bit deadlier mix on the side of Renzo.
Yeah, iPru in there. The jump out and the hit to the back of the dome with the boxing glove from Ravello.
Okay, yep, set up the meaty fireball, and he challenged. He was not afraid of the throw. Okay, now the side switch, and a huge block, but he's out of range. Went for the wrong strength of the command grab, I think.
And his muscle memory, too, right? Like, you get the -6 as a grappler, you want that command grab, and unfortunately it was the wrong shape, wrong size, but Ravello checking the legs again, blessing him up.
It's 2+.
Yeah, overly plus there for the throw. iPru able to escape, but still in burnout. There's the snatcher.
Oh, wow, what a pickup. And just like this, his stalwart defense is paying off. Look at the drive gauge, and now he's forced to take these hits so he doesn't get burnt out.
Crouch fierce again. iPru trying to space things out. Got green back on the screen.
Hey, this is tense. He's forcing himself into burnout, but iPru with the clutch challenge, figuring out just the right time that he can mash those jabs and get the conversion for the win.
Makes sense, too. iPru taking that critical round 1, just starting things off right the way you want to do it. This is first to 3 territory, so definitely want to build any momentum that you can. I like that perfect parry on the Psycho Flicker.
Oh, and I like that that defensive decision there to not opt for anything from Revealo. Didn't get baited into a late DP for a punish. I like the mental awareness, you know.
Oh, falling light again. Revealo put into the corner, having to block it up.
Oh, and he responds with the ODDP. Get your damn hands off me.
There's the snatcher. I like that. Saw the parry flashing. Goes ahead. Goes for the throw. But there's the fire. Yo, the DP. He baited
That was
it.
a bait. Yes, you hit the nail on the head, Maverick. He is eyes wide open. You can tell these guys have played each other.
Level 3 available for Revealo, but he wants to get out of this round without spinning it. No, snatch down from the skies. Your flight's been canceled.
Oh, he opts for the level 1. This isn't going to kill, though.
He's trying to...
You don't want to regret this. Okay, there's the challenge. This is how it gets started. Lily only needs an inch, and she will take a mile. The immediate drive reversal response. Now we're back to neutral.
Yes, I like that. I spin 2, but you see Revealo going in. Doesn't want to get stocked up on. But the big jump in from iPru. Spending everything to level 3.
Okay, he's not quite dead. It's going to be close. Hers does do above average damage, but there's going to be a sliver of life left, I think. Just a little bit, but he's in burnout still. How is this going to end? And he falls for it. He waits there like a deer in the headlights, getting clipped with the Condor dive.
It's so tough in that situation. Ravello, unfortunately, going to be going down, but Peru, clean execution, able to come back.
Okay. We haven't really seen too many command grabs. You know, I think that indecision early on from Renzo might be setting something up later on that we're going to see him really bring them out in these clutch moments. But so far, Ravello's not really scared. He's willing to hold down back.
Yeah, Ravello playing really patient there. Psycho Flicker counter hit. Put him to sleep standing up, but Peru able to wake up with the crouch light mash out.
And now we see one of those command grabs coming out in this clutch moment. And now both these guys are a little low on drive gauge. The lawn is dead. The grass is not green. Okay, a big conversion here. There's the knockdown, the dash in. He's looking for something, and he's just a little late there on the conversion.
Yeah, that punish counter was a huge opening, and Peru will definitely take the drop. Level 1 to get it done. Yes.
Yes, sir. There it is. He is not one to be stingy on a first date, making sure he can secure that round and try and get another game on the board here.
Peru with the back step, starting things off, wants to be aware of the flicker and snatcher situation. Wow, what a setup. Blocks the DP this time. Peru full drive rush punish for the additional frames. Goes for a bit of a reset.
Okay, we're seeing resets galore, back and forth. It doesn't matter what it is. He's just going to take every scrap he can get.
The Psycho Sparks, we're going for the Psycho Knucker, other side, excuse me.
Okay, there's the knockdown, set up the safe jump, and with this drive rush conversion, he should be able to get it. And there it is, another game on the board for Peru. He's looking to make this clean, maybe a 3-0 in the near future.
Trying to soar through losers finals to get to semis, but this is first of 3. Ravello has been able to dig deep before and make reverse sweeps. We've seen it. There's the kill rush forward, the rib check, counter hit confirmed.
Yeah, you hit it. Yes, that counter hit confirmed, making sure you can squeeze every bit of damage out when it is there on the table. Against somebody like Peru, you cannot let him breathe. What a punish on the jump back.
Ravello starting to look like a different person, putting the pedal to the metal. This is the different type of Ed that we were talking about before.
Ooh, I think that was a misinput. I think it was supposed to be the Odie's fire to make sure he gets the knockdown, the corner carry. And now while he is in burnout here, he does have the enhanced wind stock that can help him instill these plus frames and make sure that he is the one controlling the pace.
And despite being in burnout, if you can run offense, you recover that drive gauge faster. This is so important for Peru. Now full drive gauge again, uses 3. Get a nice little confirm here, reset the situation. Ravello stuck in the corner, tries to jump out, air to air, locked in. Peru has been sniping that all tournament long.
Believe me, he was hitting me with it in casuals. He was like, hey man, you want to warm up? I was like, I could not jump out for free. It didn't matter what I tried.
Set point, Peru.
All right, yeah, he's trying to find the right range there where he can do that. It's so tough to deal with, especially a character like Lily. Her jump in can be so weird depending on whatever range she's doing, whether she's going for the spire, the empty jump, whatever it is.
Crouch Fish does land. Peru with the jump over again, keeping the guessing game active. Level 3 available. There's the check. We're spinning again, and we're going to get that win. Peru with the level 3 finish. Owen Ravello going to move forward into semis 3-0.
Yes, and Renzo loves to breathe a little bit easier here. Unfortunately, that does spell the end of Revelo's bracket run. But that, 7th place finish is nothing to sneeze at. You're in the money there. You're getting yourself a medal. You can feel proud moving forward. And, Peru is nobody to slouch about, right? He is one of the
years.
Exactly, yeah. He's been a top competitor. And even with a character like Lily, he is so deadly, and that's why he's moving on in the bracket.
Absolutely. Good stuff to Peru. We're going to be able to move on, and we're going to continue to move on to our next losers quarters, of course. Just all bracket long, like I said, the competition has been really fierce. One of the things I love the most about the regional scenario is you get to see characters like Lily, right?
Yeah.
Like where nationally or even globally, you may not see her too much, right? Aside from a couple of standouts that we can think about. But here in the regional scene, you might have that specialist where that's where you level up and get your experience for those unique characters.
That's exactly right. Deep into a bracket run like that, somebody like that gets the chance to shine, and even then, like the fellow competitors that are that deep, they do get the opportunity to sharpen their steel and get a little more experience. And on top of that too, with the regional representation here and having some of the people coming in from out of state across the country, it just gives everybody a chance to kind of broaden their horizons about different play styles, because you see the Punks, you see the IDOM's still in, but you see the Punks, you see the Tokitos, you see these guys that week in and week out, but there are in every local around the world, every region around the world, they are breeding silent killers that are coming up and getting their chance to shine, and this is one of the best spots to do it.
Absolutely has been, and we're going to get into another best spot. Losers quarterfinal action. Dog, we've seen representing the JP, going to go up against 801 Papa Cap on the Bison.
Yeah. So this is a matchup that we really, frankly, haven't seen much of, and I think that's partially because, you know, JP was kind of on the short end of the stick after the first balance patch, got a little bit of love,
Got a little help,
and I think it matters in a big way. I do think that character is much more stable than he was before. But the thing is, you know, you have characters like Bison, you have characters like Cammy, Akuma, Ken, Ed, you know, these characters that shine so much brighter and have such a bigger impact, I think. Whereas with somebody like JP, you have to work pretty damn hard.
Yeah.
You know, I have strong words about that character, but the truth of the matter is, like, in order for you to properly set up shop and actually get that obstacle course going for them to actually have a hard time, you have to put a lot of thought into the strategy.
Well, let's see what strategy Dog's going to approach with. There's a little bit of Ghost in the neutral space, sets up the departure. Pop a cap. Nice little hop forward, goes for the scissors YOLO. Good punish from Dog, establishing that early. Departure catches him on the way out. You got to take the flight, sir. You already paid for the ticket.
And what a pickup on the OD Fireball, and they're setting up the portal, taking advantage of the hesitation there to get that punish counter throw, and you can just tell Dog is in complete control.
Yeah, right now it's all Dog all the time. Pop a cap going for the scissors again, but nobody home. Dog with a huge life lead, happy to chill out, but the scissors does connect, counter hit confirmed. Back fist combination sets the mine down.
Yeah, and there it is. That mine's still there. It lasts forever. Oh, but what a clutch backdash, and that kill.
Punish counter.
Imagine to go for that in that mode. You have the bomb on you. It's going to be going off soon, and you still have both the confidence and the presence of mind. My God, he's on one.
Yeah. Speaking of confidence, point blank command grab goes. Devil's Reverse does land. Evil knee pressure, crouch, medium punch, counter hit. The mine applied once again. Let's see what Dog does. Nice throw break.
Oh, he baits it out there. That's going to be a, oh, okay, does get the punish there, but it wasn't quite a punish counter. Gets a good conversion here, decides not to spend any meter. And I like that reversal on the side of Dog, because it's like, as JP, you cannot afford to get burnt out against somebody like Bison.
Oh, definitely not. Level 3 available for Papa Cap. Pump fake Ghost, he does not care. I'm going in anyway. And the Psycho Crusher to tie things up. Final round for game 1.
Okay, let's get into it. We've got another round to see who can draw blood first. Immediate, just running from downtown, channeling that CVS2 groove.
Yo, the sneakers were squeaking on the court. He was
All right, the pressure's on. Okay, he actually gets clipped out of the startup of the knee. And now just to drive rush in into the crouch medium kick, just make sure he can get the plus rooms. I think that was a misinput.
Unfortunate. That's level 3 spent. Dog has a huge advantage here. Drive reversal. Papa Cap looking to survive. Goes for a double jump. Gets checked.
Man, both these guys are just swinging for the fences. It's turned into this really high-octane match, but the better control of the situation is on the side of Dog. He's got so much more drive gauge, such a big life lead here. It's going to be really tough, but that's how it starts.
Back fist combination. Laying down the line. I'm going to make you forget in a different way. Big damage explosion. Level 1 for the Nightmare. I'll see you in your dreams.
And just think, there was probably an extra 15% damage that wasn't even represented there. He died before it could come out. That is the threat of Bison. If you've got that bomb on you, if you are glowing, shining bright, you have to be careful about what you're doing on Wake Up.
Absolutely. Papa Cap up 1-0 at the moment.
Okay.
The slide and the golf swing. Trying to put it on the green.
Okay, there it is, a big conversion. They're setting up the portal and now throwing out these fireballs. The Ghoul's doing his bidding, and another slide. There's been a lot of that so far represented in this match.
Yeah, Dog with a huge life lead. That will be safe. Oh, went for a little bit of throw check. Might have just been instinct there, but either way, Papa Cap able to escape.
Down to about 60% life here. Dog with his back to the wall, and he's willing, and there it is. A huge conversion there with the drive impact. He should be able to kill, not even spending any meter.
Optimal.
Yes.
Good stuff from Dog there. Able to respond immediately with the drive rush into the drive impact reverse.
Not quite in range, can't get a punish there, but that's fine. He likes to be in this mid-range here, you know, make Bison force himself in.
Nice little crouch jab check again, setting up the departure. Oh, crouch fierce. That button, that's one of the buttons that got helped out a little bit.
Yes, it matters in such a big way. Okay, setting up the portal again, an immediate call out. And even though it didn't lead to anything, you can tell it's frustrating Papa Cap.
Oh, speaking of frustration, level 3 available. Double Streetbolt. Yeah, spike into level 3 to finish it out. We're going to 1-all.
Oh, yeah. Tying that up there, and that feels good if you're on the side of Dog. You know, you get a little bit of wind back in your sails, and you feel that you're at an even footing, because it's really easy fighting against a character like Bison. You know, you make 1 or 2 mistakes, and you might lose like the whole round, the whole game. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, that snowball offense. But now, playing a character like JP, feel a little more comfortable, a little more stable.
It makes so much difference there to be at 1-all instead of looking at 0-2. Pump fake Ghost, but Papa Cap not biting on it. Really hasn't been all set.
Man, he's spending a lot of drive gauge here. The lawn's looking a little unhealthy.
Oh, yeah, I like that. OD Cycle Crusher forward, Papa Cap. It's a little bit of throw there, drive rush in, just checking the legs.
All right, text the throw here, but the screen positioning is not favorable for Dog. Even if he's not landing hits, Papa Cap is so happy with where he's at and the pressure he's applying.
Oh, yeah, scissor spacing on point, but the jump light kick over.
Okay, he's looking to bait out a perfect parry attempt, no such luck, and now the drive gauge is getting wailed on the side of Papa Cap.
Yeah, this is what Dog wants. Creating space, nice patience to space out the Devil's Reverse.
And look at this conversion here, opting to set up the double teleport, and I really love that drive reversal on the side of Papa Cap. Look at that, beating out the startup with the slow fireball, and he's still in this.
Big punish there, and the step back too. Oh, he didn't finish. The trade going in Papa Cap's favor. That was mad scary.
That was so tense there right in the last minute, but he was able to close it out, and that is such a strong conversion there off the drive rush crouch medium.
Evil knee. Good tech on the throw. Dog though stuck in the corner.
Oh, no.
Oh no! Papa Cap will happily take that. Served up on a silver platter. Gets the reset to mind and everything.
Was that a bit of a teabag? That's kind of what it looked like. He's trying to do a little bit of mental damage, I think.
He was just checking his down button.
Okay.
Sure
I mean, we did have that issue with Tekken earlier in the bracket.
There
You
you
know,
go,
just swap controllers for some reason.
Got to make sure the lift is good. You know, it's so important to be able to
Right.
Devil's Reverse and stomp and stuff like that.
Oh, he calls
Go
it out.
forward, yeah.
And we know that you are cashing this out to level 3. Ooh, okay. He wants to go to that next round. He is salty. He wants the run back.
Listen, it can, like you said, it can get frustrating, right?
Yeah.
If Bison is able to just harass you from certain ranges, scissors kick ranges, he gets away with that, crouch medium punch, things like that. It can get very difficult to keep your mental up. So here we go, game 4, air throw start. That's one way to do it.
Yeah, that sends a message. These skies are not yours. All right, setting up the portal here. And yes, that is going to land a conversion. It is a very scaled. Oh, I think we maybe saw a little bit of a retort. But now the drive rush out of the corner, the throw tech, and they're getting a little cheeky.
Yeah, Papa Cap trying to advance forward, but low on life for this round. Dog spacing things out. Oh, what a low forward there from Dog. Able to set up the departure. He says, right this way, sir. Your flight's waiting for you.
Woo, what a call. And he was 3 steps. He's like, I know you've been playing you all this set. You are going to drive rush in. You don't got the footsies. You're not patient.
That's being tested again. Pump fake ghost, but again, Papa Cap just drive rushing forward to saying, you know what? It is what it is. I'm going to get in there and run that pressure.
Okay, that big towards Fierce. Not landing its mark, but he's getting a little bit of drive gauge damage. But still, such a big life lead here for Dog, and he actually challenges after the Devil's Reverse.
All right, departure set up once more. Nice blocks from Papa Cap, but your life lead low. The dome is opened up. Dog has level 3 available, and you already know. Game 5 immediately. Dog answering back in game 4 with the swiftness.
Oh yeah, he caught him asleep at the wheel. That overhead, he delayed it too.
Yeah.
He drove rush all the way in that ass, hit him with the heel on top of his head. And now we are going on this next game, and really, you know, Papa Cap is going to have to figure out how he can. We actually need to switch. Okay, yeah, there we go. We got the score settled, but he's really going to have to figure out how to slow this momentum down from JP.
Yeah, it's really been all Dog all the time for game 4, but Papa Cap slowing things down. However, Dog has quickly been able to establish these life leads in the last 2 rounds. There's another addition. Double departure. Connecting flight, no one home. Papa Cap tries to get in with the OD Cycle Crusher, but Dog low on drive gauge and almost in the corner, stuck in the corner. What a jump out from Dog.
And this is such a prime opportunity here. You hit the nail on the head there, Maverick, talking about the low drive gauge. And with this switching of the screen position here, this gives him a chance to actually regain his drive gauge relatively safely. And, you know, maybe not take too much damage for it, but he can't. Oh, no. Oh, just out of range for the punish.
Unfortunately, I mean, you play Bison, you're used to that crouch medium punch always being in range for the most part, but Dog able to recover drive gauge, sets up the departure again. Papa Cap being careful here. Might have been looking for a Devil's Reverse there. Gets cut by the spike either way.
Okay, drive rushing in there. Does not get the punish counter hit. And now there's a little bit of tension here. You can tell neither one of these guys wants to make a mistake, but forcing himself into burnout is Dog. And now he is responding immediately, getting the knockdown here. And about 5% left on the side of Papa Cap.
Not able to get the ghost juggle, but the spike will do it, and that was chip or dip situation.
Yeah.
It was real tough. Dog on set point.
Yeah, this is where champions are made. If he wants to keep going on, he has to make sure that he can dig deep here and actually get this round. Drive rush in and the throw check. He's been so good about that all set.
Yeah, hands off. There's another air throw, drive rush in, no one home. Again, checking the legs. Not able to move forward. Dunked to the skies right this way, sir. Papa Cap already at 60% health.
Oh, just out of range. A huge punish on the side of Dog. He's going to put him, again, full screen, set up the portal, and he is big chilling. Okay, there's a chance.
And Hoppercap has level 3, so Bison can really get the job done if he finds a strong hit. There it is, drive rush cancel, going to set up the mine. He's looking for the kill.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know if this is going to be the right move. The bomb's going to explode, and now he has to just play so much more honest.
Dog is going to get level 3. Hoppercap needs to be careful with the pressure. There's the check street bolt into level 3. Gripping up the neck says, you know what? I'm going to need all of that tax information and fill out this form.
And that will spell the end of Hoppercap. Bowing out there, Dog moving on. It was a really good set, very back and forth, but I have to think it just seemed like there was more composure and more confidence on the side of Dog. You know, again, we talked about it the whole set. When you're playing a character like JP, even with some of the nerfs that he's suffered, you have a certain amount of stability in the way that you can keep characters out, and on top of that too, you do have legitimately very strong rushdown offense.
Yeah.
So if you get them lacking, and you know they're willing to just hold that down back, you can take advantage in a big way. And either he's going to kill you for it, or he's going to put you again full screen. And then you got to try your damnedest to get back in.
It's really, really difficult once all things start running for JP. As you said, the offense can kick in. We saw that with the delayed overhead after the drive rush, opened up Hoppercap for the kill. So you know, shout outs to Dog also for weathering the storm. That was a 5-game set, so it wasn't like that Dog was able to just run through and do what he needs to do. But at the end of the day, going to be Dog moving on into loser semi situation, and we're going to go back up to the winner's side of the bracket. We will have IDOM, XSET's very own, going up against Natako 801, potentially a Manon Mirror.
Oh, is this the young Manon player?
No. This is the OG, a Utah OG, Nataku.
Okay, because I had heard that there was a Manon player in the bracket who was very young and was kind of like a phenom, like an up-and-comer. But yeah, if that is the case, it probably will be a Manon mirror, and that's not something you see hardly at all.
No, not every day, and it's going to be really cool to be able to see this set for sure. Obviously, IDOM, no need for introduction, but Nataku also no need for introduction here for the Utah FGC. Has been, you know, around for a while. You know, as Tom Winkley was saying, you know, just a really good dude, leveling up with the cast and really helping out everyone that he can. But now here you are in winners final, looking at potentially entering into grands, and you look up and you got to face XSET's IDOM.
Right. Yeah, this is a household name. He's been around the block since Street Fighter V. He's, you know, incredible at Marvel. He's incredible. I mean, hell, he just got second place in Guilty Gear. He's just a godlike fighting player. Doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
And so I have to wonder if maybe this is the first time that they've run into each other.
Potentially.
You know, probably maybe online, but otherwise, you know, probably the first time. So this could be kind of a, I don't know, kind of a like a starstruck moment. I hope that Nataku doesn't get too anxious about playing a pro, right?
Yeah. Yo, Utah FGC, let's hear it for your guy up there in winners finals.
Yes, lend him your energy, please. He's going to need every ounce of it to see if he can upset XSET's own IDOM here in winners finals. Let's get into it. Okay.
Well, the real footsies activated.
Ooh, in the immediate slide, that back heavy punch. Got a huge buff there at the end of Season 1 and then a +3. Makes it a very real thing to deal with there on Wake Up. Ooh, what a call out.
Yeah, I like that. Taku, knowing the right spacing, punish counter as well, checking the legs. We're in there. Two medals apiece.
Yeah, they're tied up, you know, trying to see who can go the distance here. There's another one, and look at how this offense is paying off.
This potential ending here for Nataku is going to be so critical, and IDOM's own medicine. IDOM definitely likes to bust out level 1, and Nataku's like, yo, I got those too.
He's been watching, he's been studying the tapes. Like, whatever you can do, I can do better. I'm going to put on for my region, make Utah proud. But IDOM might be looking to put a stop to that.
Oh yeah, IDOM able to adapt with the best of them too, spacing things out, playing patiently.
Okay,
there it is.
Yes, the target combo drawing you back in. And there it is, the throw tech. That is data, though. He's going to be paying attention to that.
Every option that is used, IDOM definitely putting into the mental space. There's the DI, the response.
Yeah, I think this should be able to kill as long as IDOM doesn't drop it. And there it is, and more importantly, another medal. Close to that 5, close to building Voltron.
Yeah, absolutely. You do not want to see when them things come together for sure. The damage is incredible. However, Nataku.
Ooh, the frame trap there into the knockdown. Good Oki situation, but actually getting caught with the late active frames, and I like this. That's going to really shift the momentum for how the drive gauge is being managed. Look at the side on IDOM. The grass is dying.
Yeah, Definitely going to need a little bit of water there to help things out. Nataku trying to find a way forward, finds a counter hit confirmed. That's 4 medals apiece.
Yeah, that's a good chunk of damage. One more command grab, that's gonna be it. Idom, no.
Yo!
He's still chilling. But again, Idom really has to be careful about how he's managing his drive gauge. This knockdown here is a huge opportunity, and that is going to be the confirmation. The level 3, sing it with me, folks. La 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 la. La la. And Idom closes out that first game, and it was hard fought. It was not an easy match at all.
It was well contested for sure. Idom obviously able to take the first game. It's going to be important here for Nataku to establish some counter momentum. Otherwise, Idom could run away with it. That's just the way that 6 works, and Idom with a huge punish counter here early on in game 2.
And man, he's really got to be careful about dealing with that the target combo, right? Because it's not doing a lot of damage, but it draws you right in, and she's in a +3 situation, and that's so deadly, especially if you're a character like Manon that don't have, defensive options.
Yeah, it can be very difficult, but Nataku finding an answer here, trying to equalize that life lead. Does have 2 medals.
Trying to find a space to jump in here. Not a lot of damage, but most importantly, just getting that knockdown, getting stuff out of the corner. This might actually seal it, the level 1. Idom clutching it out there, squeezing the most damage out of that conversion.
Idom is opting to go for the kill instead of medals in this situation. Does have a little bit of a statement, right? He's saying like, hey, I think I can close out these rounds. I don't necessarily need to lean on the medal count.
Yeah, that's a really good thing to point out there, Maverick. It really establishes the mastery over the character. Because she has, I wouldn't necessarily call it a gimmick, but the mechanic, the strength of her character fundamentally is that medal system. So if you can play solid enough to not rely on the comeback, that's huge.
Yeah, I'm certainly making that statement there. Oh my goodness, good recovery. Level 2, and Nataku in a whole lot of trouble. That was plenty of damage for Idom, and the DI caught him looking. That's 2-0 Idom thus far.
Yeah, and we kind of talked about this a little bit. Idom is the kind of player that if you are caught slacking for even just a brief moment, your eyes just fall asleep a little bit, you are going to find yourself on the bad end of a 2-0, and that's where Nataku is at right now. And it's like, he hasn't been playing bad, but Idom is so good at picking apart opponent tendencies and habits and just really preying on your weakness like a hawk that you have to be sharp the whole time.
It's true. You got to keep your eyes on the prize. Here we go. Idom up 2-0, as you said. Definitely has some leeway here, but he definitely doesn't want to take his foot off the pedal either.
All right, this really has to be an opportunity for Nataku to slow things down here and really set his own pace. But man, that target combo has just been wreaking havoc. Idom has been loving it.
Oh yeah, definitely want to get in that +3 situation. But Nataku finding that first medal, drive rush in, the trade, went for the sweep, but Idom holding down back.
Yeah, that hurts. And most importantly, again, establishing another medal for him, and the life lead is just getting bigger and bigger.
Drive gauge is running in trouble too.
And there it is, another round. Idom is looking to shift things into another gear to see if he can coast on through with a 3-0.
Leg check again from Idom, moving forward. Nataku back into this right side corner.
Okay, that target combo again, it's been just doing so well in catching like the slightest movement.
Idom with the neutral jump. Nataku not committing to trying to anti-air here. Okay, I like this command grab level 3, but you're in burnout. Idom knows it, wakes up with a DI.
Most importantly, Nataku didn't get clipped there. He's still chilling, he's just a little bit out of range, and Idom is looking for any opportunity to either chip him out or catch something. God damn, just going with the wheel kick.
It definitely makes sense. Idom, though, 4 medals on deck and level 3. Nataku did recover the drive. Oh my goodness.
Bro.
Hit him with the back of the ankle.
Have you ever seen a cross-cut up kick like that from Manon? He didn't have to do all that. He's just flexing. He's trying to remind everybody, I came all the way from New York. This is what I can do. I'm winning this bracket.
Yeah, Idom on winner's side of Grand Finals with that 3-0 against Nataku. Have potential to, of course, run it back. Nataku going to be in losers finals. Be able to see who from the Utah FGC going to face XZ's very own Idom. Executed extremely well in that Manon mirror.
Yeah, the first game was very much a classic case of feeling it out. That's something you see a lot from high-level players, from top-level players. They oftentimes, it might be like kind of close. They might even lose the first game, right? But then as the set goes on, it seems things are becoming a little bit clearer and clearer. When you look into that crystal ball, how it's going to end up, and the data was downloaded, the determination already came out, and he knew probably back in set 2 how he was going to close that out. He was just so locked in to making sure that he was, negating any sort of like momentum shift on the side of Nataku.
Yeah, it's so smart to do too, because it really does save your mental energy, right? Like, and even at players caliber Idom, this game does tax the mental.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Again, like you were saying, in that target combo situation that Idom was able to use, when you're drawn into like that and you're facing +3 against Manon, it forces your brain to make a decision, right? And you do that time and time again, it can tax you. We'll see what happens here with the Utah FGC as we continue to move through this top 8.
Yeah, and again, guys, thank you so much for checking out the stream. Thank you so much to everybody in-house. It has been such a great weekend. It's been so, I've been feeling so welcome. It's my first time in the state, and I absolutely want to come back. I think we're going to do an ad.
Yeah, just a real quick break. Go ahead, get yourself some refreshments, and we'll be back with more PSU 2024 in just a little bit.
Breaking Bingo has been hosting free bingo nights at bars around Salt Lake City for 10 years. For example, Gracie's just had a $3,500 pot, and almost every bar in Salt Lake City has $1,000 you can win each night. Check out breakingbingo.com for more information, and thanks for supporting Please Show Up. If you weren't able to show up, that's okay. You can still support the event by checking out our merch store on Fourth Wall. Look good and support the Utah FGC at the same time. Please Show Up is sponsored by Okazemi Coffee. If you want delicious, bold flavor every morning, check out okazemi.coffee to order yours today. Please Show Up is brought to you by Oats Overnight. If you want to have a delicious, protein-packed breakfast, check out the link in chat to get more information about how you can get Oats Overnight and support Please Show Up. How's it going, everybody? Tom here. I'm one of the organizers of Please Show Up. I just wanted to take a second to thank all of the volunteers and staff and designers and streamers and all the folks that showed up. I just cannot thank you enough. Thank you to the artists that contributed to some of our merch. Quasi, I'm looking at you. You also should check his merch out. It's really good. I also want to take a second to thank 3 really special groups that made this totally possible for us. First of all, Spacestation, thank you. They provided a venue and support and knowledge and ideas, which from a tournament organizer's perspective, somebody doing this for the first time at this scale is massive. So thank you. A huge thank you to Land King. Without them, we wouldn't have PCs to run this tournament on. So the fact that I can run an all PC tournament is all because of them. Thank you so much. And finally, Tampa Never Sleeps, Tong and your whole team, thank you so much for letting us be on your channel to show people what the Utah FGC is all about. I hope you're having a great time in chat. We'll stop giving you ads. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Welcome back, everyone, to Please Show Up 2024. We are here with Street Fighter 6 Top 8 action. I'm Maverick. This is Mr. Mustapheles, and we are set for the final piece of this Top 8, and we're going to kick things off with a super, super exciting matchup.
Yeah, it has been a great weekend so far. We've been washing away the salt here in Utah all weekend, whittling away what little we have left to make sure that we are getting down to the very best players that are here this weekend. Now, we are going back to the loser side of things. It is going to be a match that we saw somebody that we just saw in Dog taking over Papa Cap. It was a real close set, 3-2. And then we have Peru, a staple among the American FGC for the better part of 10, 15 years now, who is doing his best to make his mark here in Utah and try and fend off the invader Idam, who is sitting on Grand Finals winner's side.
Yeah, it's going to be really, really important, this one, right? Because we've seen the way that Peru can control the setup, the matchup. We've seen the way Dog can do it as well. Different styles, but different characters. Yo, Utah, let me hear it.
Yeah, let's go. It is going to be a real barn burner of a set. And again, the low-tier hero in Lily doing her best to ward off none other than JP trying to come back from the dead here at the end of Season 1.
We'll see if those extra buttons will help out. There's the Amnesia. Gets the mine launch as well, setting up the departure. Dog starting things out nice and easy, getting that life lead. We know that's where JP likes to shine.
Yeah, absolutely. And against a character like Lily, I think he can feel a little more comfortable setting up shop. You know, she doesn't really have consistent ways to deal with the fireballs in the post. She, of course, has OD Spire, but you really have to make, the right read there, because if you do the wrong one, it's going to be a huge punish.
Oh, massive punish. JP, not one to shy away from the damage either, but you see Peru forcing the issue, putting Dog into the corner, jumped on the throw tech attempt. Peru pressing forward, but the Amnesia comes through once more.
Yeah, we've seen that represented twice already in the first 40 seconds of the match.
Oh, pump fake ghost caught. Peru looking anti-air, but no pickup. Peru capitalizing with a punish counter.
Oh man, and speak of capitalizing, caught him asleep at the wheel for that huge damage, heavy SPD. And now we see both of them relatively close and lively, but the most important part is Peru has some drive gauge on his side.
Yeah, that burnout looking real rough, and a neutral jump again. Peru turning the tables after Dog established such a big life lead in round one.
You're exactly, just out of range there for that sweep. I like the attempt, but no such luck. And now willing to just hold down back, and we see an SPD coming out. All right. Oh, he wasn't ready with the crouch fierce. I think it could have worked from that angle, but just a little bit, reeling back on his heels. And now Peru just sitting in the driver's seat, just really controlling this whole match.
Absolutely. Once Dog in burnout and has it, there's the Condor Spire. Super plus there. Dog able to up back, but Peru will take the chip damage as well. Gather up 2 stocks and win. There's one on the OD.
Ooh.
Oh, Dog activating the air throw once more.
Yeah, he's really been on point with that the whole weekend. All of top 8, he's been scooping people left and right.
Peru, though, might be the one ending up with the sweet situation. Level 3 available. Dog with the pump fake ghost. Nice anti-air. Has CA as well.
Is he going to spend it? Okay, opts not to. He really wants to make sure he's going to kill. He is getting a little low on drive gauge. Oh, just out of range. I have to wonder if maybe that was supposed to be crouch medium kick, or crouch medium punch, rather. No. Oh, he's going to survive.
Wow, he definitely has the help. Has the setup here. Double departure for the step finish. Will the conversion happen? It does.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
And he even put him back in the corner?
Yeah, that was a little something extra there, but either way, Dog with the optimal stuff, able to survive.
Yeah, really, really impressive composure there. That was like, you had to clutch it out in that moment. Not only do you have to DI, but you had to make sure that from that spacing you had the right combo lined up, the optimal combo to make sure you were going to kill, and he was locked all the way in.
Yeah, Dog definitely ready to contend here. Peru, though, with the empty jump, low kick. Nice step back again. Peru stocking up the wins on every knockdown possible.
Yeah, it seems like everything's coming up spades for Peru. Just every read, every defensive decision, every offensive decision. But just like that, he just hesitate a little bit, and there it is, the OD Amnesia. This is huge. This is the opportunity for Dog to actually get a little bit of a comeback, but he's a little too plus. He's not quite dead yet.
Peru has so much health. He's just walking forward at that point. He's like, yo, whatever you hit me with, I don't care, bro. I just want to trade, essentially, in that situation.
You're exactly right, Maverick. And that is, kind of the telltale sign of, like, a high-level player understanding their win condition.
It's true.
You're not going to overextend. You're willing to take certain hits, and he was in that decision-making process.
Yeah. Out of the financial department into the executive suite, M. Bison showing up from Dog. might want to be able to change the fate, but iPeru, again, landing a command grab, getting the party started early.
You know, there's no OD Amnesia on his side this time. He might be a little bit more in trouble when getting scooped when holding down back.
And you see him, iPeru immediately capitalizing on that, like, yo, no Amnesia to worry about, no problem, but a critical perfect parry into a back throw for Dog.
And he put himself into burnout. He needed a little bit of respite doing what he can to get a little bit of breathing room. But again, iPeru is big chill, and he does not mind that. He gets to inflict all this chip damage, build up all this meter, and he can comfortably actually, get these win stocks.
Back fist combination applied, though.
I think that's baited, yeah.
And we've seen iPeru really, as you say, just kind of test with the crouch jab, see if what the opponent's going to do, and it creates really good spacing for him because if you do nothing, he can just throw you, right?
Yeah, you're exactly right. And, her light SPD has such good range, and again, you're dealing with Bison where he doesn't have these strong defensive options on Wake Up. It's like any opportunity you get, you're just really putting him in a world of hurt.
Speaking of which, driver forward into the command grab. Level 3 available. iPeru stocking up the wins. Block the slide. Damage applied. That's going to be 2 games for iPeru.
Another one, count it, that's tallying it up. He is looking to just blaze a trail through this top 8. He's not happy he was put into losers early on. He is making sure that he can send a message to the rest of the competitors. He is going to get to grand finals.
Drive reversal there from Dog. Going to need a little bit more, though. That's one way to get it started.
I'm thinking about it too. In this pick from Dog, this is maybe the only counter pick we've seen in top 8.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. We'll see if it does pan out. I mean, again, Bison does have a different, but puts himself in burnout, unfortunately.
Yeah, just a little bit, not quite paying enough attention to where his burnout was, or where his drive gauge was at. I'm sure he wanted to do a drive rush. Yeah. But, just fell a little bit short, and then there it is, a huge blocked level 1, going to be more than enough damage, not even having to spend any super. iPeru looking down the barrel of a 3-0 here in loser semis.
Yeah, 2 set points to defend against for Dog. It's really rough. Crouch Fear is going to land. This is the way iPeru likes to get started. Huge knockdown into the corner, empty jump, counter hit throw, so were being pressed. Command grab land, level 2 available for iPeru. All he really needs is a strong hit to cancel out into it, but here we go, Dog finally. Room to work. Back fist combination applies the mine.
Yeah, there's something for him. A little bit of something to get started, and using the opportunity, that really exceptional drive rush from Bison to get in, but ultimately, iPeru just closing in when he needed it most and locking in with that level 3 to make sure that he seals the deal, and he is the one moving on to losers finals.
Yeah, it's going to be real interesting to see this next one coming up. This will be iPeru versus Nataku. Nataku was the one that sent iPeru into losers. So again, as you said at the top, iPeru, you can tell, came into this with a different mindset today, right?
Yeah.
Like laying down the law, making sure that my losers run is as easy as possible, making the right adjustments and the right changes, because at the end of the day, you win losers finals, you know who's waiting for you.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And being able to prepare yourself for that is a different situation. But we are talking about, iPeru coming from losers here today, and he's going to be getting his run back. And now I was talking to you about it at the top of the bracket, that when we sat down for casuals to warm up for top 8, he felt a little frustrated that he had dropped down to his friend, to Nataku. And part of it seemed as if maybe he was a little, I don't know if unprepared, but like underestimating him.
Yeah.
He feels like he has a strong record against him over the years. They've known each other for a long time. And so maybe he was just not as focused as he needed to be. I have to imagine things are different now. He's getting closer to that bigger chunk of the prize pool, that lion's share, and he wants his chance to actually defend his home turf against IDOM.
Absolutely. So this will be losers finals, loading up and getting ready. Should be Manon versus Lily here, but again, you look at this, and if you're Nataku, you're coming into it and saying, okay, I've done this once, so it's possible, right? Like, I can do this again. iPeru, though, has been definitely playing fierce and smart, enabling what Lily does best, even against JP, right? Like, that's a huge thing. If you can move a JP player off of JP to Bison as a Lily, you're doing something right.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head, and I think he is really doing his best to, there's something that top players and high-level players are so good at in, really just being this, conservative force that like doesn't stop. They don't overextend when they don't have to. They have this winning strategy against every character in the roster, and they're going to know when they need to pull back, when they can actually reach a little bit further, and he's been doing that great. And we'll see here if he can actually or test his mettle, against somebody like Manon. And starting it off with the command grab, you can tell he's got something to prove here in Losers Final.
You could tell there was some thought process he's done after yesterday, too. The crossover going to land.
Brother. It's not even 20 seconds in, and we're down to maybe 2% life there on the side of Nataku.
Nope. Nataku
All right.
getting a grab here. Even if you lose the round, you keep those medals, so that's at least 2 on the side. But iPeru sending an early statement say, hey, I'm going to press the issue. I'm going to make sure that you're on the back foot very quickly.
Oh, man, and the frame trap. Even though he didn't do much damage, that's still fine. It gives him the opportunity to actually gain a little bit of space, set up that the enhanced wind stock. And now he gets another one, too, and Manon has a tough time dealing with that.
Yeah, it's going to be really difficult. But Nataku finding an opening here. 3 medals on the board.
All right, rushing back in, holding the plus frames, and there it is, that drive reversal coming out. Oh, and caught him cross up. There it is, looking to build that level 3, just does it. And now he's gripping her up and slamming her down.
Not quite dead just yet, though. Nataku has the ability to make a decision. Wow, that interaction worked out. 4 medals, yeah. The downward spiral going to do it. iPeru able to really risk it there in that situation with the life lead. And so important because one of the ways that iPeru lost yesterday was Nataku was able to hang around.
Yes.
Right? And that's so dangerous at high-level Street Fighter.
Right.
To allow your opponent to live means that anything can happen. Huge jump in for Nataku starting off game 2.
Okay, there's a medal. We're up to 2. But, man, okay, actually he's able to jump out of that. But now we see iPeru without any stocks on his side, and suddenly the way that he's going to have to make his approach is much more honest. And Nataku doesn't mind that. Back to the wall here. Manon has these long-range pokes that can actually contest with Lily from the right spacing and right timing.
Gripped up.
Ooh, the challenge.
Yeah, he's been using the jump over into the grab really well, reset into command throw. Here we go. Nataku last decision and just a raw spire from downtown from iPeru.
It's so fast. It's the Randy Johnson heater. It's like you walk for 1 frame forward and you're getting caught right in the grill.
Yeah, you're already walking back to the bench. You're like, oh, what just happened? You struck out, dog. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, trying to find his way in. Nataku playing it slow and patient. Not really I was just about to say not overextending with drive rush, but sometimes you have to do that as Manon, right?
Yeah.
You don't have a choice.
You got to spend that resource, but iPeru has done such a good job of winning that resource war. Goes for the empty jump. This might have been baited out. No!
That's a good chunk of damage. She does get to dash up off it and actually catches the backdash attempt. All right, there it is, another medal. We're up to 4. Voltron is almost completed.
Yeah, just needs that last lion to get into formation, but iPeru swinging back, does have level 3 available. Strong hit, that whip the ice is going to do it, absolutely. And that's going to be 2 games for iPeru.
You can tell he had a chip on his shoulder. He is looking to fight Item. He knows that yesterday he should have played out differently, but it's not done yet. Nataku taking a moment here, maybe recollecting himself. I don't know that he has a counter pick. I don't think, like I said, we haven't seen any of that in top 8 yet. I don't know that it's happened in bracket. Just wants to Cammy.
Yeah.
I used to play Cammy.
Yep.
I do think this is a matchup that Cammy does very well in.
Yeah.
Because like her stand medium kick and crouch medium kick deal with Lily's buttons really well. Crouch medium punch is an incredible whiff punish tool, but most importantly, you actually get to approach her from the air where other characters don't. Yes.
Yeah. OTK OD dive kick, such a good tool, but you got to be able to establish it. And now that you switch characters, you got to be able to think differently, right? There's a different set of execution.
Yeesh, that is costly. Oh, no. Okay, he could have. Okay, burns him out anyways. There's a huge life lead.
Oh, yeah.
This seems to be a very comfortable position for iPeru to find himself in, backing off there, but still having to hold the plus frames. And ultimately, the stun lands. And there it is, a perfect iPeru. Really looking to seal the deal here and send it.
Set point for iPeru. Starting off a little slow, feeling real confident. Yeah, there it is. Crouch medium punch, like you said.
Okay, playing a little more aggressive here. Nataku, but does get punish counter there on the recovery of the jab. And that's a good opportunity for iPeru to actually just can be a little more comfortable and neutral and try. Well, he had an opportunity to get the win stock back. There it is. He gets it finally.
Oh, the jump over the DI. iPeru's been really good at just sniffing out when Nataku wants that DI at the wall. Hooligan blown up. iPeru staggering, finds an opening, has level 2 available. Going to go ahead and use one of them.
Yeah, it's going to be a good chunk of damage there. Hers does do a little bit above average damage, and not finding a conversion. They're forced to use the drive reversal for some sort of respite. Oh, that's huge. This is how it starts. But he's still got such a long way to go. Okay, mix it up.
Hooligan throw, but gets gripped up immediately, and iPeru going to take it 3-0 over Nataku. Kind of punching that ticket in the way that he wanted to, making a statement. But, yo, let's hear it for Nataku 8-0, y'all.
Yeah, he played incredibly well there, made it all the way into third place today. And I like the switch to Cammy, but I have to imagine maybe it came a little bit late. And you talked about it, Maverick, in that, you know, when you are playing at a high level and you are trying to make a counter pick, you do have to shift your focus. You have to think about what the strategy is with this character, you know, what kind of buttons you're going to use in neutral, how you're actually going to try and apply your pressure, and that takes time. And so to do that right in the 12th hour there when it mattered most, you know, maybe it's just coming up a little too late. Yeah. But ultimately, you know, did not play poorly, and that's definitely a good showing.
Yeah, definitely a good showing. I mean, third place here. Going to have a decent chunk of change to show for it, too. So not bad whatsoever. But we are finally here, Mr. Mustafa. We got one last match. And, again, it is going to be Utah versus New York. IDOM flying all the way over to Salt Lake City to participate in this bracket. But you have iPeru on the other side. It's going to be a Lily versus Manon, but a different one that we saw than from earlier in Losers Finals. And, yo, Utah, y'all ready for this grand finals or what? Let's hear it!
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Make sure that you are letting Renzo know you've got his back. We were talking about it. This is going to be a different caliber of Manon, a different kind of beast. On and off the court, straight fundamentals. IDOM has been him, will continue to be him, will always be him. Yeah. He is that guy. You know, we saw him at the end of Street Fighter V, arguably the best player in the world. Yeah.
No, I mean, just an incredible caliber, like you said, incredible pedigree, and it continues to blossom and flourish. And one of the most impressive things I think about IDOM is that he's, you know, in 6 he's stuck with the Manon. Yeah. Right? And, like, that is a statement to, you know, his dedication and what he's like, yo, I'm going to play what I like, but I'm also going to be really good at it.
Yeah, you know, it's not like he's just like showing up and just having fun. It's like he is still a world-class competitor. He's still sponsored by a Tier 1 esports organization because they believe in him, even representing a character that is not as strong as others. I don't want to call her low tier. I don't think that's right. They're like tier lists in this game are very weird. You know, the game's very condensed, very well balanced. But she's not a Ken, she's not an Akuma, she's not a Bison. But he is sticking with her, just like you said, and we are getting into this first game here. iPeru versus IDOM. Let me hear it, Utah. Give him some noise.
All right, here we go. iPeru stocking up the wins early. There's the OD Spire, setting the mood.
Right, immediately showing him that he has that delay attack on lock and that delay jab to catch and confirm into the knockdown, and there it is, another medal. We're up to 2.
IDOM keeping iPeru in the corner. You see iPeru trying to fight their way out. IDOM with the drive reversal, back in you go.
And, you know, that's actually shades of something he used to do a lot in Street Fighter V. He was a really big fan of the offensive drive reversal, V reversal, because of how it insists that knockdown when you're in the corner. And look at that, recognizing, calculating the chip damage down to the pixel, and risking it there with that special to make sure that he gets the win.
Yeah, IDOM with round 1 on the chip damage, of course. Ooh. Neutral space of being dominated right now by IDOM. It's the grip, level 4, already on the medal count.
Yeah, another command grab there, already about to shut it down. But iPeru fighting himself out of that corner, getting a little bit of space, but IDOM still sitting very comfortably. Now there is the burnout, but he's willing to take that trade right there. This is still a huge task for iPeru.
Yeah, IDOM sweeping the leg a little bit, just checking the toes, protecting that burnout. Burnout defense looking pretty good for IDOM, but iPeru pushing him into the corner slowly. Level 3 is available. The neutral jump read the Spire, and IDOM going to go be taking game 1.
Yeah, and you know, towards the end there when IDOM was in burnout, he understood how Lily was forced to approach. She had to spend those resources. She had to just try and like actually get either the hit for the knockdown or just use the advantage of the plus frames. But even when he was dealing with the plus frames, he was willing to hold up back. What can Lily do?
Gonna have to find a new plan is iPeru. IDOM with a huge hit into a conversion here. iPeru low on the drive gauge.
Yeah, that one's almost dead, and it is a ghost town now. And IDOM taking advantage there of the reset, insisting into that stun. He's going to be able to get another medal, and we're already up to 4, Maverick.
IDOM working expeditiously. IDOM, you got somewhere to go?
He's got lunch money to collect.
Looking like he's going to be able to pull in the lion's share, but iPeru fighting back.
Ooh, oh, I love that delay. Just really baking in that time there to make sure that he's covering all of the kind of hurried offensive approach.
Yeah, and Iperu has really shown that he's good at, making those adaptations when someone overextends. However, Idom, again, hammering away at the drive gate. He's like, yo, I'm cool if you're blocking. I'm going to force you into burnout, put you into this corner, DI reset. We've seen it time and time again. This time, Idom with level 3 to capitalize.
I think that is going to be enough. She's going to show off her judo skills. Okay, survey says. There it is, Idom taking another round and in quick fashion, racking up 2 wins there. Iperu is going to have to try and slow things down and dig deep if he wants to fend off the invader and make sure that Utah has some of their pride leaving today.
Nice punish there from Iperu on the drive reversal attempt. Idom had been going to that a lot in game 1. There's the staggers here, stocking up the wins.
Yeah,
3 levels, the whole party.
Sheesh. But you know what? If you're Idom, you don't necessarily mind because look, he's out of medals now, or out of win stocks, and Idom's up to 2 medals, and he gets to fight his way back out of the corner. He's just got such a strong way to deal with Lily's pressure.
Yeah, perfect parry though. Iperu waking up a little bit. There's level 2 available. Idom takes to the skies. Got to hold that condor pressure. Oh, the air-to-air. Iperu been clean with it the whole time. Not able to finish, but the DI finishes off Idom. Iperu taking a round.
There's a little bit of wind in his sails. Can he find land and actually rest comfortably? He is trying to fight his way back here, hoping to get a game on the board, but already Idom just facing out. Oh, that was a huge opportunity for a whip punch, but not quite in range.
Yeah, but does get the windstock into the spire. Level 3 available for Iperu. Finding some offense here. Idom trying to press the issue.
And again, look at that drive gauge, already below 2 pips, and just really hammering it away. Forced to put into the parry position there, but that neutral jump is huge. He's going to lose a full bar of drive gauge down to almost 1, and Idom is just really making this count.
Yeah, the buttons are working now. Drive reversal, the punish. Burnout for Idom. Iperu, this is a huge opportunity.
Oh,
no! Idom with a huge jump in Iperu. Input error for sure.
Yeah, an input error that couldn't have cost him more when he was finally in a position to take advantage of the burnout, take advantage of the momentum on his side. Idom able to steal it away here, and just like that is on the verge of this 3-0 sweep. But this level 3 is an opportunity for maybe Renzo to breathe a little bit, recollect himself, and take advantage of this corner position.
Yeah, this is tournament point for Idom, as you said, but Renzo with a huge life lead. Idom on the back foot. Iperu pressing forward. Oh, I like that counter hit in that neutral space, answering, and that's 1 on the board for Iperu. He said, not for free.
Yes, that is so huge, Maverick. Utah is lending him their energy, making sure that he can actually fight back against Idom here, reclaim a little bit of footing, and put up a hell of a fight here going into game number 4.
There's the checks from Idom. Going to spend some drive meter to be able to continue that offense. Iperu doing a great job. Nice to step back from the sweep.
Man, I thought maybe he was going to let the stock go so he could get the knockdown. But nevertheless, he still has that Condor Spire, but he doesn't land it smart, and Idom takes advantage in a big way. But I love this back throw from Renzo.
Yeah, good stuff from Iperu with the perfect parry. Idom gets that knockdown. So critical. Set up that pressure, put Iperu in the corner.
Oh, we haven't really seen that option threatened too often, canceling that drive rush early to go into the command grab. Right back at you. Renzo's got one of those too.
Yes, sir. There's the stock up again. Croucher is coming through. Idom tries to jump in. Drive reversal opted for Iperu.
Oh, a huge punish. Idom overextending. We haven't really seen that much from him in all of this top 8, and Renzo sniffed it out.
Absolutely. Iperu definitely not sleep at the wheel anymore. Level 2 available. Taking things slow. Idom trying to go back to working that drive gauge.
You're talking about him affecting a strategy, right? Going back to the drive gauge. What do you think he has to do to try and actually steal this momentum away from Iperu to feel a little more comfortable to try and close out this set? What do you think, Maverick?
Yeah, I think that, Idom's going to be forced to check Iperu when he takes to the skies, things like that. But also, maybe throwing a couple of more regular throws like he's doing now, right? It just changes things up. Idom with a huge capitalization here. Not going to even need the level 3 here. Going to spend the 1 to get it done. Idom back on tournament point.
If you are Idom, you will take that any day of the week. That level 1 super is a small price to pay to ensure that you get that round, and you are still sitting pretty here to try and close this out. He wants to shut Renzo down now, because if he gives him a chance to tie this up at 2-2, suddenly there's a lot more pressure on him because he doesn't want to go into that game reset.
Oh, yeah. It could be massive here. Seeing a game 5 in Utah, in the Iperu's backyard, but Idom with the check here. Sweep for the knockdown, hop forward. There's 3 medals.
Yep, we're looking at 3. They're trying to get all the pieces of Voltron to defeat the evil, but no such luck quite yet. Taking advantage of the plus frames there. Didn't opt for the level 3. Wants to force that drive reversal here, and now he's got the better advantage here in the scales, tipping them on his favor. This is huge. Okay, is he going to cash out?
Yeah, cash out all the way. Level 3 should be all that is necessary here.
I'm not so sure. That was a conversion off of lights. Now, he is leveled up. We will see. Is it going to be enough?
No!
He's got a little bit, actually a decent chunk. He can't even really chip yet. Oh, he's just out of range. But how is Iperu going? This is so tense. And ultimately, Idom just picking the move that takes up the most space the quickest. He will be your inaugural Please Show Up 2024 victor, coming all of the way from New York to steal Utah's lunch money. I can't believe they would not defend their home turf.
I think they did incredibly well. Yo, let's give it up for Iperu, y'all. Fantastic play, fantastic play. Big shout outs and love, of course, to Idom in the spirit of competition to come all the way through as well. Going to be, as you said, the PSU 2024 champion here for the inaugural Please Show Up. It's been a fantastic time with the Utah FGC. Street Fighter 6, of course, was not our last bracket. And we are going to, after the medal ceremony, of course, have our very final game. It's going to be Tekken 8. That top 8 is going to be stellar. We got, of course, more invaders coming through to hang out with us. But as we turn on the lights, you see the crowd hissing from the shock of it all. But we're going to pass it over to production as the medal ceremony goes on. But, hey, don't go anywhere. We have Tekken 8 top 8 coming through when we come back. See you in a few.
Stick tight.